Hey guys, Chicago injury lawyer Scott DeSalvo here, and today I've got another viewer's question. The question and topic of this video is, my lawyer told me that he doesn't file a lawsuit right away. Should I fire him? Should I be worried? So, a great topic that there's like two aspects of that I want to tell you. The first thing is, I have met lawyers who, the minute they get the case, they file a lawsuit. And the vast majority of lawyers don't do that, right? So the first thing we should talk about is, are we talking about a workers' comp case or a third-party case, like a car crash, dog bite, bar fight, medical malpractice, nursing home abuse, fall down, where you're suing a third party, or is it an injury claim against your employer or your work? That would be workers' comp. Now, in workers' comp, in most states, and definitely in the state of Illinois, there is no cost to filing a claim at the commission immediately. So I file a case at the commission immediately as soon as I sign up a workers' comp because it doesn't cost anything. The other reason why we want to do that is it gives us relief. We can go to the judge if they're not paying your doctor bills as they come up, they're not paying you while you're off work with the doctor's note, right? If we're on top of all that, as soon as you're done treating and you're back to work and you're doing well, we're in great position to settle the case very quickly. So in workers' comp cases, I always file them right away. I can't think of any good reason. I have run into a couple of lawyers in the Chicagoland area where their client fired them and they had never filed a workers' comp. And that tells me that it's likely that their old attorney just doesn't know how to do workers' comp and they were just trying to call up and settle the case. But that's a sure sign to the insurance company that they've got a lawyer who doesn't know what he or she is doing if they haven't filed the case right away. Now listen, there may be some esoteric reason why you wouldn't want to file a workers' comp case right away, but vast majority of the time you want to file it right away. Get it in suit, get it handled, and no issue, right? Now in third-party cases like car crash, bicycle, motorcycle crash, injured on the CTA, fall down, medical malpractice, nursing home, any kind of case where you go to regular court, filing a lawsuit costs a lot of money, and there's a lot of legwork you have to do to identify all the potentially liable individuals, ascertain their insurance status, and all that. When you file a lawsuit, in virtually all jurisdictions, the lawyer has to sign an affidavit saying how much they're claiming in the lawsuit. So if you have a very small injury case, you would file a case in municipal court. If it's a large case, you'd file it in the law division, and the court wants the attorney to certify where it belongs under oath, right? Can't do that until you've even ordered all the medical records and have the medical bills, or have some medical records at least that tell you how serious the injury is, right? Now, some cases are easy. If somebody's got broken bones or a surgery right away, then you know the case probably belongs in law division, but not municipal, right? So that's the difference between comp and PI. In a PI case, so I digress. The difference between comp and PI is in a PI case, in a third-party case, car crash, it gets filed in regular court, and it costs anywhere between $500 to over $1,000 to file the case, and we need all this information before we can really do it, right? The other thing is, in third-party cases, I don't file a lawsuit right away unless we're approaching a deadline, right? I just talked to a guy who wanted me to file a lawsuit for him, but he wouldn't sign my papers. He wouldn't hire me officially, but he wanted a commitment from me that I'd file a lawsuit for him. I told him ethically I can't even do that. But when most of my cases I sign up, it's far away from the filing deadline, called a statute of limitations, because you have a time deadline by which you have to have a lawsuit filed or the case settled. The reason why I don't file a lawsuit immediately on my third-party cases is every dollar I save in case costs is a dollar that goes in your pocket, right? Because when I win a case, I get paid attorney's fees, and this is what all lawyers do, and I get paid back the money I advance that I use to, push your case forward. So if I immediately file a lawsuit and I'm $2,500 into the case, and then they want to sit down and settle the case, that's $2,500 that otherwise could have been in your pocket. So in virtually all of my third-party cases, I work them up. When the client, the injured person, is done treating, they let me know. I order all their medical. We do a detailed summary, so I know all of the strengths and weaknesses of your case. And then we write a best-in-industry demand letter. Our demand letters get us offers on cases lightning fast, and we get far better offers than a lot of the law firms I worked at when I was a young lawyer. We get pretty darn good offers. I would say in the vast majority of cases, my clients want to accept the offers, even if I think they're a little bit low. Because remember, insurance companies are not in the business of giving money away. So the offers are pretty darn good, and they come pretty darn quick compared to years ago when I didn't use this format. Is it more work? Definitely. It's more work. It's harder to do. It's more time consuming for me and for my staff. But our work product is 1,000 times better. It's fantastic. And I think the insurance companies read our demand letter and see how familiar we are with the pluses and the minuses of the case, and they want to settle. So I delay. I don't file a lawsuit right away in my cases, and I do it to save you money. The other thing is, once a lawyer is involved to defend a case, those guys get paid by the hour. So if you're an attorney, you're a defense attorney, you're trying to make money for your law firm, they send you a case, you look at it, you see that it's a case that you could probably settle right now. There's an economic incentive for the defense attorney not to settle the case. There's an economic incentive for the defense attorney to work to take depositions, go to court, do motions, do discovery, because every hour they work on a case, they get paid for. Unlike me, I can work on a case for 100 hours and not get paid anything. But on the defense side, the insurance company is writing a check to them for every hour that they work. So once you file a lawsuit, a defense attorney gets assigned to it. As soon as the defense attorney is assigned, they want to make money on the case too, by charging the insurance company for every hour they work. So once a defense attorney is involved, you're almost guaranteed that the case will last at least a year in litigation or more, versus in the way I do it, I work the case up and try to settle it before filing a lawsuit. So anyway, Reader's Digest is there's absolutely nothing wrong in a third-party case for a lawyer to delay filing a lawsuit as long as they have a good system in place so they don't miss a filing deadline. But in a workers' comp case, there's really no good reason not to file it right away, at least in Illinois where I practice. In other states, there might be a compelling reason not to file it in court right away on a workers' comp, but usually not. So anyway, hope that answered my viewer's question, and I hope that information is helpful to you. If there's anything I can ever do for you, or you have a question, or better yet, you or a loved one has an injury case that you'd like to talk to me about, you can call me anytime, night or day, 312-500-4500. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day. Take care.
Thanks for watching. If you or anyone you know has been hurt in an accident and needs a lawyer, or even just has questions, give me a call anytime, day or night, at 312-500-4500. You can call me anytime, day or night, and the consultation is free. That's 312-500-4500. Or if you're not ready to talk to a lawyer, I made 2 great tools that really help people out that you can use for free on my website. The links are in the description. The first one is called the Case Cash Calculator, and it tells you what your case might be worth. The other is called the Good Case Calculator, and it tells you whether you might have a good case or you might have a case with some challenges. The best part is that they're 100% free to use on my website, and it only takes you 20 seconds flat to answer 7 multiple choice questions right off the top of your head. And then you get custom information about your particular injury situation fast and for free. So check them out, links in the description. If you enjoyed the video, please consider giving it a like and subscribing to my channel. I release 2 new videos every week, and this way you'll get notice of them. And if you have a question you'd like answered in a video, just leave a comment with your question in the comments section. Finally, if you enjoy my videos or if I've helped you in any way, I hope you'll consider doing me a favor. Injury law is a very competitive field, and I like having a small independent firm so I can help people who need it. People really rely on Google reviews when deciding who to hire, so I hope you'll consider leaving me a 5-star review on Google. It only takes a few seconds, but it's a favor to me that I would really appreciate. The link is in the description. You just go to that link, click 5 stars, say a kind word, hit submit, and you're done. Once again, I hope you and your family are well, and if anyone you know needs an injury lawyer or has questions, please send them my way by calling 312-500-4500. Thanks again for watching. Take care.